16. As you can see, I'm on the Bucks.
Big road trip coming up for the team, and it all starts tonight. If we can set the tone with the win here, it'll make a huge difference. The team's ready, and I know I'm ready. So I guess the next step is to just get out there and get it done. I feel like this one's on me, though. So time to earn my stripes.
La 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 la.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Clarkson. Sweet little floater.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Wood, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished, and they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls. However, things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Clarkson passes to Kelly. Brown kicks to Bass. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
Brown with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo from downtown, and that one's good. Brown's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book. Way to attack there and then creates a contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Zachry's checked in for Tariq Black, and he's good on the second. And Vasquez, guys, remarkable consistency over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, his three-point percentage went up a little bit, Kevin, but that's about it. I mean, it's possible. We just need to accept that this is who he is. I mean, he's a good playmaker. He plays with great enthusiasm and energy, and we need to leave it fair. Don't expect much more than that.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Right wing. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and
Now with more and more freshmen, Clark making the checked in for Robert Sacre. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Williams. On the court for the Bucks. Wood in at point guard. Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mayo. And it's Vasquez in at the 2 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors provided a nice lift. He ended with 7 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once, and they had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
It's stolen by Vasquez. Up the floor, here's Wood. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And there's the foul. It's going to go on Tariq Black.
Oh, he lost it.
The clock runs out.
Well, Roy, what's...
Your Lakers, 52. The Bucks, 31.
And as we begin the second half, first half, some changes for the Lakers. Sacre is checked in for Hibbert. Tariq Black comes in for Julius Randle. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Williams. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. They've got Brandon Bass. Kobe is out there with Russell. Then there's Robert Sacre, and it's Black in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Freak dishes to Parker. Here's Wood. And so the Bucks take the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan.